Hello everyone. I am, let's see, I may need to turn my mic off or at least find a way to do push to talk in this game. I am the Nerdic translator, or Nerdic for short, and I am not Nordic Google, Nerdic. No, not that kind of Nerdic. Oh, they used the CK. Okay, Google's subtitles while I'm live will be very dumb. Just saying. Okay, I am playing Resonite for the first time. Now this game is less of a game and more of a platform. It's trying to be a sort of competitor to Dreams, Roblox, and VRChat all at once. And that is crazy to me, but also awesome. Now, I don't have VR. I don't have VR space in my house, and I don't have VR money in my wallet. In fact, Resonite, if you need a writer, I don't know. Hire me. I do company blogs, or at least I have done for quite a few years. In the meantime, let's see. I'm going to begin the tutorial. I've set up my account. As you can see, it does work without VR. It does work at 32:9 resolution, surprisingly enough. Oh, wow. It even looks pretty good. Standard WASD controls for us non-VR players. Now, these menus are very obviously built for more regular resolutions, for starters. But also, they are clearly more designed for people using VR, I think. But, you know, it's fine. I can still use them on PC. Let's start with, audio. There we go. I need a push to talk button. Huh. I've got no built-in noise gate and everything. I've already got noise suppression built into my mic, so I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to leave the voice normalization on, though. That seems like it could be useful. Let's see. Maximum number of active sounds, playback buffer size, simulation frame size. Mute persistence, start on... let's see, let's start muted. And where's the push to talk button? Oh, it's V by default. I can work with V for now. Because I don't want to bother everyone around me with my chatter. Oh, hello, Kaizaki. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I just realized I'm not looking at my Moonbeam chat. I need to keep an eye on that. Okay, because I've got one window up that combines YouTube and Twitch and all that, but I need to keep an eye on the third platform, which is not yet integrated into StreamerBot. I'm glad you're doing all right today. Let's see. Graphics. Maximum texture size. Let's see. I'll leave those at... I'll leave those as they are for now. Yeah. Let's see. VSync on is fine. Field of view could actually go a bit bigger. Limit frame rate went now. Motion blur off. No motion blur. Maybe lower the bloom a little. Advanced quality settings. Okay, I will worry about the rest of that later. Now I could use a mouse sensitivity slider. There we are. I'm glad you're doing all right. Oof, that's still too sensitive. Mouse sensitivity. Let's make that nice and low. I don't see an apply button, so I think it automatically applies. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's better. But it still needs to go lower, my god. Having high DPI is a really double-edged sword. Nope, too low. Okay, usable. Okay. Press this button to bring the platform along with you. Okay, clicking does that. I can move around. They've given me a sort of pseudo VR body to work with. I know you can absolutely import your own Vroid models, your own avatars, which is crazy and cool. I don't have a Vroid set up though. Just grab things by holding the right mouse button. Okay, so I'm doing the VR things. Shift and E to rotate it along its horizontal axis. Hold shift and use your scroll wheel to scale it. Oh, cool. Click on this tool to equip it. Equip stun gun. Aim at the sky and click. Oh, sun gun. Not stun gun, sun gun. I'm literally moving the sun around the world. Okay, that is admittedly pretty freaking cool. So you just build these worlds while being inside these worlds. Grab the telescope and aim it at the moon. Can I drop the equipped tool by using unequip in your context menu? Is that T? Yes, it is. Unequip. I have to aim the telescope at the moon. Okay, it's using inverted controls. I don't like that. Also, it would be nice if I could just look in and use FPS controls. Nope, I'm too high. Where's the moon anyway? Let's drag the sun below the horizon. Let's find that damn moon. Ah, there it is. I pointed it at the moon. Our supporters. I have to say the performance so far is pretty solid. This is not VRChat. This is Resonite. This is sort of a competitor to. This is intended to be a sort of competitor to VRChat and Dreams and Roblox. So you can build your own games inside of it, which is incredibly cool. I'm not going to lie. Let's see, can I pick up like every object? No, not every object's loose. And this game also lets you play without VR, which I do appreciate. Worlds of possibilities, limited only by your imagination. Almost all the things you've seen so far were made right in-game. People from across the world have worked together in real time to build it. The platform is still in early development. Dip brushes in orbs to use materials. Okay, let's grab a brush. Geometry line brush. Oh, I'm just drawing in the world. Oh, that is cool. But probably way more useful in VR. Ivy leaf brush. Okay, that is admittedly pretty freaking cool. Thanks for stopping by. And I am The teleporter to my cloud home. Okay, is it going to lower the barrier? Yes, it will. Okay. Oh, they did their best to make that look seamless. Although then they had the loading screen. Or maybe just a title screen? Oh, no. Please don't tell me it froze. Please don't tell me it just froze. Okay, it's just having a sec. It's just having itself a moment during the loading animation. Huh. The loading screen is a 3D world too. You can walk around in it. I can see an outline. Yeah, there we go. Ah, cool. And so this is apparently my personal cloud home. Literal cloud home. Both in the clouds and out in the world. Loading. What is loading though exactly? Do I have to set a destination before I can go anywhere else? I wonder. This is admittedly pretty cool. Okay, this is my home world where I'll end up every time I log in. And it changes I make here will be saved, in theory. You have a dashboard by pressing escape. Yeah, okay, that's just the menu. And let's see. This display has some helpful information. And I can interact with the display this way. So like this is how you'd interact with it in VR. But like this is also very reminiscent of how you interact with some things in Star Citizen and tablet to control parts of the home. It's so cool. And I can lift it up. I know it's Shift E, but that's the horizontal axis. But how do I do the vertical axis? Ugh, I'll never know. And now I can't, it's hard to, okay, some physics would be nice. But furniture, let's see, quality, low quality mode. Okay, you can just dump the graphical fidelity for better frame rates. Might be useful sometimes. Door sounds, doors always open. Audio, interior ambiance, volume. Okay, that's just a lot of cool options already built in. No, that's moving the whole thing, not just the... Now, I wonder how I get to other worlds. Now, I've got networking on and all that. You can disable networking even if you want to. You can use Steam integration. Now, let's see. User interface. You can change the UI a fair bit. Modular pieces of UI. I wonder if you could make the UI more narrow because using like the whole, I have to crane my neck to look at the whole screen a little. My screen is kind of massive. Let's see. Does that just change the, oh, that just changes the color of the UI. Oh, and that turns off my audio apparently. Interesting. Just got a message. Need to look at that. Oh, I'll have to look at that later. Okay, but now how the heck do I get to other worlds? Now then if I hit the, okay, yeah, push to talk, there we go. I've got it configured. That's good, I need to do that for my sake and for everybody else's sake. Self-replenishing fruit plate. Can I eat it? Or if I just take it just grows another one, but I can't eat it. I'm very sad. Oh, a deck of cards. And you can shuffle it. They didn't tell me how to do vertical rotation. Okay, bow. I can shoot people with bows. So this game so far has a bit in common with Tower Unite in that there's a lot of creativity and user creation stuff going on. Okay, Discord, Wiki, website, Blue Sky. These are all the links. Left empty just for you. That's for the apartment. Moderation inventory. Inventory in your dashboard. Oh, right. Worlds. Okay, the menu down below. I'm brain dead. I'm a dummy. Okay. How do I find... How do I custom... minimum users? Let's say 3 or 5. Opened worlds. Active sessions? Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's see. Is there a stream friendly option here? Featured worlds. I love that you can filter these things. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's just go with the featured worlds for now. Critter Club. You can sort of navigate the worlds a little. Ah, Battle Mech. I heard of this one. Yes, you can. There is a mech game that someone built into this game. And now it is presumably taking a second to load. Am I host? It says I'm hosting it? Focus or get session orb? New session? Okay, now how do I go into it? Start session? Okay, but how do I get into it? It's not letting me go into the game. Okay, let's try something else. Start session. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me connect to any of these. It's very strange. Start session. How do I join one of these sessions? My God. Oh, I'm even dumber. I've got to leave the menu. It was starting the sessions, and it was just not... I wasn't seeing it behind the menu. That's not intuitive. When I click start session, you gotta take me out of the menu. I'm expecting to be loaded into something. That's not intuitive at all. But it is hilarious. Pro streamer at work, everyone. Pro streamer at work. Let me just... check something. Okay, it's still loading a lot of data. But in theory... Can I equip this, or... Come on, I'm trying to play ball. Duplicate to destroy, laser enabled. I don't press trigger. Okay, which keybind is trigger on PC? Settings, controls, movement, grabbing settings, keyboard look settings. No, oh, they have keyboard look as an option. That's interesting. Primary hand. Okay, no, but serious, where are the keybinds? Everything's driving me nuts because nothing's intuitive when you're not using VR. I will say though, so they have video players embedded in here, just kind of like Tower Unite, honestly. That is pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna go look at a different world. I'm gonna go to that battle mech world. And I'm going to leave the frickin' menu this time. Oh, wow, this is a museum of the things they did to get it working. Oh, that's cool. Firing test mech type 1, ray gun, rifle, rocket launcher. Let's get into this one. Can I? No. I just gotta join the team. Ooh, middle mouse button does the context menu. Free stroll. Yeah. Start. Okay, there we go. Oh, there was two kinds of music playing at the same time. Okay. Main rifle. We'll just keep using the rifle for now. EMP launcher. There's voice acting and everything. Oh wow, they really went all out. Okay. Grab control stick with your right hand, so okay, now I can just play with a mouse and keyboard like normal. They really went all out building like these interiors with scores and but yeah, you can jump, you can fly. You can use this stick. I'm not sure what good the stick does. I mean, I guess you use it if you're in VR, but I'm not in VR. I wonder if you could get like VR controls and use them with a regular monitor. Okay, well, I blew up that one. Okay. I don't know how to fire the other weapon. So one thing's for sure, both in the main game, seat adjustment. Oh, you can adjust the seat? Oh, useful. Oh, let's up and forward. Oh, you can even adjust where your feet go. That's cool. Okay, now I can see. Now I can see. I can fight. Let's get out. How do I get out of this menu? Oh, yeah. Let's go find some stationary bots to shoot. Like, this is all built inside the game, VRChat style or Roblox style, which I find incredibly cool. Thrust. I can't grab this anymore. Which is fine, honestly. I just need the keys. Ah, the shift is a dash. Q does nothing. E does nothing. R does nothing. F, G. Oh, that's push to talk. The controls are iffy because they control smoothly instead of following your mouse exactly, like in most FPSs. But it's meant to mimic, I guess, the slow moving nature, or the slower moving nature of a mech. Okay, I can get up. And then I can get up again. Well, I don't have a melee, so I can't punch them in the face. But there's definitely some work they've put in here. Let's see if I can... All right, let's see where there might be some people. Let's see. Custom. It's still just firing every time I click. Let's say minimum 3 users. I should find someone to talk to. Maybe interview about how cool this game is. Okay. Reviews Workshop, Hidden Star Theater, Campfire, Fort de Riso, Elysium. Dev Grid struggling join. Oh, hello, I'm Aaron the Bun. Not only am I new to Resonite, this is my very first time attempting to play. I do not have VR. I am just checking it out because I love checking out indie game stuff, basically. And I found that, when I found out that they're trying to compete with VRChat, Dreams, and Roblox all at once, more or less, blew my mind. And if I can find some people to talk to, I think I'd love to do a little interview. Now, the problem is I'm just worried about jumping into something where they're very not streamer friendly. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I'm just going to take a risk and join. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Syncing initial world state could take a minute. Yeah, no, I've just been... I saw a post, I believe, where they mentioned that somebody had built a mecha game, this one specifically. Oh, that's a virtual gambling world? Oh, never mind. No, it froze anyway. I'm just gonna have to get out of there. I wish someone had told me. Well, you did tell me. There's delay on the stream and all that. But now the game's frozen. And it crashed. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to go to a gambling world. I really don't. Let me just get the game back up and running. As mentioned previously, dearest viewers, this is very much work in progress, in development. But yeah, there needs to be an easy to find tagging system, like 18 plus, not 18 plus, Twitch friendly. And of course, Gambling. Or you could always rename it to friendsofkick.com. Oh, fake gambling. Well, that's not amazing, but also not horrible, you know? Ooh, full body avatar calibrator. Avatar creator. You can create your own avatars? Trackers. Yeah, I don't have trackers exactly. I don't have any VR gear. Let's go back to worlds and let's find one that's not gambling. Minimum users 3. The Hidden Star Theater seems like it would have things on it that are probably copyrighted, so I probably don't want to go there. Oh. Yeah. And another someone to ban. Okay, yeah, there we go, back in the game. Forgot to set up the mirror. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's just try encompass, I guess, randomly. Now let's see if I can get in without the game crashing on me. Ryuvi's workshop. Okay, yeah, maybe next one after this, assuming everything doesn't crash on me. Oh my god, it's loading. It's loading! It's loading.
That's an old version.
Or at least it's starting to. Might as well pour my drink while I'm waiting for this. You can see some of the primitives they used to, like, mimic different things.
That's scary.
I'm watching the world being created in real time. Presumably because it's streaming assets and all of that.
Vaguely ever works anymore. But it will still delete world.
Okay, this one's not super optimized, but what the heck? It's working.
Not the picture.
Huh?
Not the pictures. I
Oh,
passed very
works.
much the danger zone.
This thing used to be a lot more. As long as it wasn't the world or a user, it would destroy it, delete it, but it's gotten a lot less accurate lately.
Hello, everyone. I'm new here, and I'm checking out Resonite for the first time.
Hello.
Welcome to
Oh,
Resonite.
hello. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. I'm just...
I saw you in another world.
I was just looking for people, basically. I was hoping to maybe get your opinions on the game and stuff, because I am streaming right now, and generally just checking it out. Ooh, your avatar's loading in, Mr. Claw.
Yeah,
It takes
welcome
it
to
takes a while
Resonite.
to load.
The game, when you load new worlds and you load new avatars, your computer's also pre-caching it, so you might want to give it a second because you're making cache of all of this as well.
Okay, so you're straight up in VR. You've got the tracking and everything, don't you?
Yeah, I even have a haptic vest on.
Oh, that is cool. I don't have VR space or VR money, but that is cool.
He also has face tracking. Close your eyes.
Well,
Or is it?
you need to
Is it
get the world
disabled?
loaded first.
I see a cat dancing on top of your head.
If you try to delete
He's
it,
got
it won't work.
20% of the avatar loaded.
You have to focus.
I see a mask on a dog's body. I see the cat dancing. I see a hat, a neon hat of sorts.
That was drawn in game by another user.
That is pretty cool.
Ever since.
Like when you fly, it doesn't trigger.
That is cool.
I got that from Neos. That was a tool that allows you to compare drawings to people, and you can draw on their avatars. So I got the hat. I can also grab it. It's interactable. If you've ever played with VRChat, you would not be able to do this.
Oh, that's so cool. I have never played VRChat. I don't have VR money or VR space in my house, but
well,
still.
Just like you're in desktop mode here, you can do the same thing in VRChat.
This was made after an incident.
And here you can customize everything. Like,
oh, you can be in multiple worlds at the same time. That is incredibly cool.
You have access to everything in here.
Compact plugs.
Well, now that is crazy cool.
That feels good.
I love the moth avatar changed.
Oh, thank you.
Like, it is really well done.
I forgot I don't have permissions in this world, but
Thank you.
the the ability of control you have over each world and your avatars to allow you to be able to customize or not customize work or social in a world.
I could make your hand big.
One of these days, I'm going to have to commission someone to do a V-Roid model. I'm a VTuber, but I just rebranded, and I'm using a temporary model right now. I'm just a squirrel on my stream.
Wait, so you do have a webcam, right?
Webcam? Yes.
Check your left hand.
Oh.
My left hand? Okay, how...
Top mode.
What is that? I can only see it if I look down.
I mean, I can take a picture of it. Would that work? Oh.
I mean, just easily.
That is weird.
But
how that does.
my webcam is in use though, so like by my tracking software, and it's connected to a different PC. So I don't have a webcam connected to the game.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can look at your hand.
Oh, I saw that. Thank you. That's cool. Oh man, that is cool.
So you get items like these.
I don't know how you do that all with keyboard and mouse, but that is cool.
I also. Oh no, don't really.
Too bad.
So are there a lot of people, are people generally just building their own social spaces, or do they build a lot of games like the Battle Mech game I found?
It depends. If you would have came a few months ago, we just finished MMC.
Trust me, I realized that before I played. Hair in the bun.
It's a month-long competition of building stuff in game.
Oh.
And there were a lot of game releases too.
It's you this time.
A lot of people like customizing their avatar and making their avatars do many different things.
No.
Oh, I can imagine.
I can show a little bit off with this avatar right here. Just take me a second to.
You made a working 3D printer in the game. Okay, what kind of programming nerd are you, Aaron? I need to know.
And here's another cool feature you can get with avatars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait,
That is pretty cool, actually.
Never mind.
Yeah, oh man. I imagine programmers must have a field day too.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like, I'm not a dev, so I can't do anything particularly complicated, but I've seen, people building computers in Minecraft. And someone just told me, in my chat, just told me they made a working 3D printer in this game. So...
Oh yeah. I've seen somebody. No, you talk first.
Thing is that I'm gonna see if I can find the public folder under the Discord, unless you have it, because I've seen it in the user creation
visual scripting.
Discord,
That is cool.
the public folder for it. I've seen it only out once. Have you seen it more?
I was gonna say something else, but that reminded me of the 3D printer. I've seen somebody actually having Resonite run in Blender. So like he streamed his
Resonite running inside of Blender.
You were like,
Oh, damn.
yeah. You could like see the stream in the world where you like stand around and you see him in the screen. You see Blender and we're just in Blender walking around.
Dang.
That is
What the flip?
pretty darn crazy and awesome.
I found the public folder.
And possibly a way to get motion capture done remotely. Huh.
Let's see if this works. Paste content from clipboard up. Here's this public folder for the Resonite 3D printer. You save that to your inventory, and then you can spawn the Resonite 3D printer. I was
you know
hoping that
how to use it?
I'm getting cannot save to inventory.
Oh, okay.
That means you have not opened your inventory yet. So let go of this. Hit your escape key. At the bottom.
Yeah, I'm in the
you will
inventory
see
now.
So Resonite, when you first launch the game, the Resonite doesn't have a path for you to save your items
Where'd he
to.
go?
So you
Ah,
have to do
noted.
inventory first,
Oh.
and then you can make folders to
Inventory.
organize what you save, because
I
Resonite
don't know.
saves under the folder that you were last
I'll
in.
just cast it on you to see what happens.
Okay, let me
Now
just
that
create a
you're
folder.
Oh no.
Am I gone?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm back.
You're back.
Okay, this game doesn't respect the enter key or the tab key when using forms, and that is one thing I wish they'd fix.
You can use dummy.
Yes. Though if you're typing in a text field, you can use you can
Oh,
I think you can use tab, but
That's good.
You can use this.
Oh, they made the world look like Blender. Okay.
double click on that. You can open up your inventory,
that's
double
fun.
Oh, hey, Vampy.
and you'll now have access to it.
Oh, I didn't do the ads for the pre-roll this time. Ah, my bad.
G code. Slice your model. Resomake is a virtual printer, so mini slicer settings are not needed.
Oh, Aaron the Bun, is Resomake your 3D printer?
Use the correct settings before slicing. Export your G code.
Oh, that is so cool.
And open it in a text editor. Copy the entire contents to your clipboard as text. Press settings and configure the printer to match your slicer settings. Press the back arrow, then
I was expecting to cast instantly.
press start.
Yeah, I'm not going to be using it right now, but thank you for the whole tutorial. It is crazy
Damn,
cool.
bro.
So the person in my chat is actually the one who created the Resomake 3D printer, which is incredibly cool.
Sweet, he could give you a personal tutorial on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
And so you can play media in the game as well? Like I see the lo-fi hip-hop beats are on.
Let me just shoot it over
Oh,
there.
yes, you
Yeah.
can.
So you can copy and paste pretty much anything from your computer. Just if you're in a public world, make sure it's not big to be courteous for other users. But you can copy and just that was a URL on Discord
Thank
I
you.
copied and pasted in the game, and the game recognized it as a public folder.
And rocket jump.
So if I take this URL and I copy this URL off this YouTube video, I can then paste content from clipboard, and you can paste in.
Okay, I'm getting a message here that I can even paste the link to my stream and watch in game. I'm not going to, but that's hilarious.
Yes. So this is your import dialog: video, 3D video, stereo, and you choose what kind of video. And now imported a text link video, which means you can
Man.
also import videos off of your
a fun idea.
computer, images. Everything you see in this game was copied and pasted off someone's desktop and brought in game.
That's crazy.
You can drag and drop an image into the game window and it will just load.
Oh man, so this is
small one.
this is Tower Unite on steroids. 2 weeks ago I was playing a sort of Second Life clone, an indie one called Tower Unite, and you can do things like watch media inside of it and so on. But this is a nerdier, supercharged version of that, essentially.
We're showing
Oh, yeah,
measurements.
cool.
I love that.
Yeah,
I honestly do love that.
Customizable.
Watch this. 3 scan. Actually, it's not a 3D scan. I'll just go with 3D model. Regular, import, run. From my, give it in a second because when I upload something off my computer, it has to go to the world, the user host, and then he redistributes.
Yeah, it goes to this. Basically, it goes to the server. It goes to the host, and then it has to be redistributed to the clients.
Yeah, and once it loads, this is something I built in Fusion 360. I have yet to complete it, but because my 3D modeling skills suck.
Looks cool. I don't know what
And
it is.
when you're in
but looks
VR,
cool.
it's a nozzle for a bird fountain, a bird bath.
For what?
It's a nozzle for a bird bath. Reduce water pressure and water flow that I still need to do a lot of work on. And I
So
just don't know exactly.
nozzle for a bird bath. That is.
And I can scale it. I can shrink it. And if you're in VR, you can fully manipulate it, through it, watch it. And this is an FBX I made off that I exported from Fusion 360. And another user could actually export this item to their computer, work on it, and send it back through our ability to send things to your actual C drive or your actual computer file.
Yeah. So this isn't just a shared world. It's basically a 3D graphics collaboration platform. It's Google Docs meets Blender.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I am unfortunately clipping into your face, and so I see. Oh, there we go. That's better.
If you want me to get rid of him, I can shoot him off of you.
I mean, I want to see that just to see that.
Don't you weak?
Do you want the laser or do you want the
okay?
gun?
The laser or the gun?
Oh,
I mean, shoot him however you like. Honestly, if you have a shotgun, ooh, sniper. Is that a 50 cal? I like. Oh damn! He flying.
Really?
Oh, that is incredibly cool. And he's flying back.
Hi.
Hi. Oh
A
man.
little-
I have to admit, just the sheer creativity on display. Oh my god, yes, the sleeper simulant.
Wait, you know what this is?
Don't you move.
Yeah, I used to play a ton of Destiny 2.
Oh,
Your
that's
head
insane.
might need a little fixing.
Sleeper simulant? Oh, fusion rifle.
Or you can fly around with this kind of avatar.
Linear
But yeah, so that avatar gives you the ability to fly, or is that something else you are using?
Yeah, I'm using my wings.
Just you can straight up program flight physics into your avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
We use
incredibly
voice
cool.
Systems, so you install stuff onto your avatar. I have an avatar that can bite limbs. You can have avatars that you can have systems on your avatar that bite. You can have systems that fly. You have teleport systems. I got my. Actually, I can just take
You've got your
my
modular.
avatar apart.
You've got your modular avatar, which is incredibly cool.
Yeah, there are people who can take their heads off and you can they still see and talk from their head while their body's still somewhere else.
Oh wow, yeah. Now the sheer creativity on display is. I've been smiling pretty much since I started the
I
game.
see a pod.
I've just been grinning ear to ear.
Your laser.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, I can see it.
There's also stuff like
Let me
just like
let me sit
just
down in real life.
stuff like
Skill issue.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Come here.
Uh,
this is laggy.
Uh,
I wanna sh-
oh, you've got changed is in there. Oh man.
All you have to do is jump to get out if you forgot.
Oh, I mean,
You left your
I'm seeing different.
bit of hair behind.
Go say hi.
It didn't attach to your head.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
The hair can be.
Oh, sorry.
Congratulations. Unfortunately, this is not scalable, so if I can't find the I will just respawn another one. Isn't it great when you lose your head or someone deletes your head and you can just get another one? I'll be yellow now. Because I saved the-
Transhumanism in a nutshell, I suppose.
You know what? You made me blue now.
I'm.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Green.
Yeah.
There's no.
Whoa, you
I'm
can
tired of
sing.
that.
I don't know about that. I did take some singing lessons years ago, but
But yes, if you click on my head, you can jump into the anchor that I've done to my avatar.
I just spilled a bit of drink on myself.
You're getting the
But-
laser, man.
This is cool. And you've just set up a little art gallery here. A photo collage.
Rude.
Yeah, I mean, I just joined as also with.
You know what? Screw it. Can I get a group photo of you all and add one?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You guys are gonna like this. I have a stupid wide screen.
Why am I?
Okay, let's see. Okay, Shadow, if you could come a little further forward
Yeah, the
towards me.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see. Raylon, are you there or are you AFK?
Raylon is coming back in like 5 minutes.
And we'll get Mr. Claw's floating hair. That's gonna be hilarious.
Or pretty soon.
There we go. Okay, let's see.
Stupid avatars.
Everybody strike a pose, I guess. Shadow, if you could back up a bit. A bit more.
I'm
I
another
got the
picture.
perfect avatar.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I gotta wait for that one to load then. Oh god, that's psychedelic. Okay, strike a pose and all that.
What?
Okay, got a screenshot. I'll put it up in a sec.
We have in-game cameras if you want to be a part of the photo. And I can
Yeah.
give you an avatar if you'd like an avatar.
Oh, fuzzy.
Okay.
go in there.
There it is.
Um,
You can move it to wherever you like.
It's also an
That's
auto grabber if I
wide.
can find your head.
That's a very
Oh,
I
wide.
just abducted him.
Super wide.
Oh my gosh, I gotta save it. I don't care about my storage space. Oh, where is
Just
it?
export it to your computer.
Oh, you're right. I'm silly.
Yeah, I've got a.
watching. What is forward?
Huh?
What is forward?
Forward?
I have an avatar.
Where are you looking forward?
I am. Oh, it could. I think
Hey,
that's based on
avatar.
Yes, Aaron the Bun. Yeah, that's why I've got the two showing so you can see my full resolution and the zoomed in version.
I think I've been trying to figure out how to make the anchor point forward for people, but I think it's when people make an avatar, I think forwards is different for different people.
Okay.
Nerdy?
Ah.
Okay.
But you can rotate yourself manually, but
Fluffy
here's two avatars. If you click on either one with your mouse, you'll get the option to equip either avatar.
Okay, now I'm short. What the hell?
Open up the radio menu, middle mouse,
Middle mouse, reset scale, or
and then reset scale.
there we go.
Oh yeah.
And then you can
Dang.
jump between
You
avatars.
can shrink yourself out of existence and into float point numbers. So you like start glitching and all that.
And do some straight up inner space stuff, huh? Or
Yeah.
Ant-Man, depending.
I just shrink to
Yeah, I've got a super ultra wide 32 by 9 resolution first aspect ratio. I love it too.
No, that's Raylan.
What a freak!
Oh, alright. Never mind. You can crash yourself. I thought you were the world host
I
for a
need
moment.
someone got a magnifying lens thing.
I don't think you'll find me with the magnifying glass.
No,
mean-
that's why we have these tools.
I am one flickering pixel, by the way.
We can put.
Oh,
mine,
you can
and
just.
maybe if he works, he explodes.
Okay, there's the flying. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Am I? No, my progress.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working fine. You can no clip teleport. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. With climbing. Okay, now I have to try climbing.
I think it's working.
If you
Maybe.
clap,
I'm guessing that only
hold
works in
left click,
VR.
You go left click when you close to a wall. I don't know how it would work in desktop.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it's working for me. Bird.
I can
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you.
small. I'm small.
How do you unequip an avatar?
Once you equip an avatar, you have to respawn. Because the default avatar is a placeholder. And now that you've equipped an avatar, you no longer need the placeholder.
Ah,
Once you equip an avatar, you jump between avatars. But if not, I can just kill you and you'll respawn back in the default avatar.
Or you
works
just
for me.
drink coffee.
I gotta say, this isn't really my style, but I had to try out the avatars, of course.
Or you just
Goodbye, cruel
try
world.
coffee. I'm advertising my coffee and you should.
Man, I can't tell you how many times it happened to me in PvP.
Coffee.
Take this coffee.
This-
Oh wait, he's in desktop mode. Yeah, it should
think you
still
can
work because it's
still
just a click.
select it
It's
and-
just a
I can equip a camera, I know that much.
so mouse over this coffee in front of you.
Okay. Equip tool.
and trigger click or
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing or what I look like, and it's terrifying, honestly.
Let me
this
just.
is you now. Radial menu and unequip let go of the coffee cup.
So those avatars can be like you can basically bake an item, an avatar into an item. You equip the item and boom, temporary avatar.
I think that's cloud spawning the avatar.
You stay in your
I'm
avatar
hoping it's
because
cloud spawning an avatar.
you're right
because
now,
what if you
you're
lose to
the
my
only
inventory?
volley, and means you can hear me because I have bird speech. All the others hear bird noises.
Oh,
What's-
you
what's
want
up?
volley
Bird.
speech.
Crazy.
They have
Oh,
volley speech going right now.
volley speech.
So you need
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
need
cool.
a volley avatar.
I'm testing myself.
Pick up with the.
That's
volley in it.
so what? So literally, we can only talk to each other right now.
Yeah,
No,
unless
because
they hold
as
the
long as
cup and
someone else has a
yeah.
that avatar.
Okay, so you're understanding me too.
Certain. Yeah, you.
Yes, surprisingly, it's not working on
you don't
him.
have the.
Climbing needs
you don't
VR.
have
Makes sense. Thank you, Aaron.
The system on it. I made it on myself.
I thought I just needed the.
Oh yeah, it's also like your avatar isn't just one static thing. It just grows over time. You add more stuff. You add more features.
And so you can,
stuff until
but you can literally
things happen.
bake a secret language into your avatar systems. That is nuts.
Oh yeah. Also, it's freaking cool.
You're invisible
Whoa.
from me.
I am.
I can see changed. I'm guessing it just might need to load.
I see.
One of these days, I have a plan for my VTuber avatar, and one of these days I'm gonna have to commission someone to get a 3D version done. But first, I need a job and money. But I'll get there eventually.
I was gonna say, if you said you want to interact, right? If you have a webcam, I mean, VRChat currently has something experimental where like you can use the webcam to interact, and it can track your facial expressions and your hands.
That's cool. I would need to get a second webcam though, and hook that one into my gaming PC. I'm using a 2 PC setup.
Oh, okay, fair enough. just something interesting to say if before you get VR. I mean, if you plan on getting one.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have VR space or VR money, but the fact that they built interaction tools into webcam tracking is again pretty cool. Like this, the systems at play are so complex.
The webcam thing is really good. Like someone was using it, and I was like, "Oh wait, you're not in VR. You're on desktop." It surprised me.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
it's crazy. Not gonna lie. I do have a Connect. I just need to find it. Maybe that'll do it.
You could definitely use the Connect in Resonite, probably, right?
It's a Xbox One Connect, and I think I would just use the webcam mode, honestly.
I didn't know it had that. Okay.
And then I would have two webcams, and I could hook up one to. Actually, no, I'd probably use the Connect one for my VTuber tracking, and then just use my old Logitech C920 for the. Well, for this.
Yeah, it is. Oh no.
I froze for half a second. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's one thing about Resonite is it can be pretty laggy.
I mean, again, it's a very shared world and a lot of user creations. Some of them aren't going to be as optimized as others.
Like this one.
Honestly, I'm just glad that most of this most of what I'm seeing does not appear to be copyrighted. So, like, I can't use any of the models in Tower Unite Steam Workshop because it's all stuff from other IPs.
Wait, what do you mean you can't?
Well, I don't want to use them on my stream, at least not for my own avatar, because I'm trying to avoid any sort of copyright crap.
Oh, okay.
This is a free avatar, like community-made avatar, and a lot of the we got values in here as well that are community-made free assets.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I do have a question. Are any of those assets human?
We have a human. We have a world. If you want to go to an avatar world with human avatars,
I might check that out later then. Because yeah, like I said, it's not really my style, truth be told, but I do love what has been built here. It is incredible.
I got a friend who as they're talking about detachable avatars, I got a friend who.
If there's a squirrel, I could totally rock that. And I don't mean a humanoid squirrel, like a squirrel.
I haven't seen a squirrel avatar.
Well, maybe one day. Because I went and wrote lore and everything. Oh my god, is that sort of a Rayman with a helicopter head?
I don't know if this is based off of something or if this is just something. This is from a user called Fate.
Well, with the detached hands and feet, it feels very Rayman, I'm not going to lie.
And my avatar is fully grabbable, like detachable, like. It's kind of funny that all the I
just tried to.
except for my hands.
Okay, I have a dumb question. Can you do third-person mode on desktop?
Try F6 or F5. I'll try F5 first.
F6 it was. Well, F6. Okay, I can manipulate. What the hell?
Free cam because
It's okay.
Two versions. You got a third person and you got a free cam where you can fly around and leave your avatar behind.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, now I can actually see my avatar. Third person mode. There we go.
That's a new person.
I am loading systems.
And the arms sort of flap around because I'm not controlling them. That's interesting.
Yeah. If I pull my head off, my vision and my voice is coming from the head. Luckily, there's an undo button, so I can't lose my head.
I don't know what that is.
Nice.
Probably you can delete it.
I have to admit, I am very like you must have heard it in my voice all this time, but I am very impressed by all of this. Oh, it's making the mouth talk when I talk. Interesting.
Nerdik.
Yes.
Nerdik is the guy.
Yes?
Seems.
Not sure, I'll put it up here. Yeah, I'll put it up
The
there.
new guy.
Hello. Hello, Raylon.
Hello.
Alright, photo wall arrangement in.
Customize your visemes. You can overdrive, underdrive, blend shapes, and visemes in the game to fit your expressions. Perfection.
Okay.
Can I get builder?
I think you are. Let me check.
Watching you all do the Tony Stark thing, you know, interacting with the invisible interfaces. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, we can do that as well.
I think what happened was I put it to registered users, or I'm gonna put it to anyone's. That way, anyone
Find
can hear
spec your avatar.
He's walking.
You come over here.
Sure.
We're gonna open up your avatar.
what is going on.
We're gonna hide
I'm gonna start
that,
cleaning up things, so I'm gonna fly around, delete some of this stuff.
and we're gonna
Yeah,
go
I'd
to
have-
your and texture.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna put this, 'cause I want it.
We can physically customize your congratulations, whoever uploaded this didn't remove the Japanese doubles of everything else.
Yeah, it happens.
Can't delete this. Help me.
Now you're smiling.
That I am.
So I probably should do the inspector because it'd be easy.
I just went into third person to check, but yeah.
So you can, and since it's a digit, I can just click this. We're just gonna put 5.
Huh.
Very chibi-like now.
Yeah, very. Oh, that looks painful. That looks like it hurts the mouth.
Also, hello, Raylan. Whoa.
You know, for all that it is apparently somewhat laggy here and there, I am seeing your interactions with the menu pretty smoothly. Like,
It's got quite a walk to get here.
Here's your textures. So avatars, you can just control textures.
huh.
This is something you can export to your computer. So if someone does textures, they can just retexture this. Make
Crazy.
you blue by taking your texture and inversing RGB.
Oh.
Yeah,
Should
Yeah.
give it a second.
Oh.
Oh. There you go. Oh no, interesting. That's not what that is not at all what I thought that was gonna look like.
yeah. These things happen. These things happen.
In this game, we can also just, with a click of a button, we can just undo. It works for most things. Not everything's in buys.
I can't wait until more complex games are built with this engine, you know? Because I'd like to see something like this take off to to nearly Roblox levels.
For people like I don't. It's like, I do want a lot of things. I'm like,
I'm going to switch back to my regular avatar.
Although I do think the desktop experience needs a bit of optimization in terms of UI and UX.
Look what I got.
I
Does this?
like it.
You've come
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Tongue tracking even. Jesus.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Quest Pro, it's only in and out. If you have a the Vive face tracker, you have a lot more control.
I think
Jeesh.
it's crashed
Yeah,
because I
sounds about right.
And I just
But then you also need to blend shapes to control it. So most of my avatars, none of my avatars have the ability to like do more than in and outs.
Can you set your settings so that other people can't change your avatar for you, that sort of thing?
You have avatar protections.
Okay, good.
invisible.
Because eventually, if I do get my own custom branded avatar, I'm going to need it.
Oh. Well, you're here now.
Spend 99% of your game on desktop. It's not that bad. It's not bad, but it could use some
Yeah,
tweaks.
They've been warned. You can also just submit a
One place.
ticket with it on the website
I'm
of
walking in
what
place and just
occurred.
rotating my camera.
You okay if I turn?
Yeah.
No.
That sounds about right.
After what?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
crazy, man.
His
yeah,
body tracking.
I,
and-
I've been blasted with so much information in the past half hour. I'm not exactly sure where to go next or what to say next.
this is basically what I,
I think
do.
one person wanted to bring out memes.
Memes?
This is what I'm doing the whole time.
Choice what I want to do.
Oh yeah. Open Master said.
But if I hold
reply to you.
the camera as I turn,
Can do that.
then I can just continue walking.
Aha. It's
Oh.
pretty clever.
Also, try
And
this
you
out.
can see me sliding, but
Try what?
I mean,
nothing.
before I bring that up, I'm going to give you a
Yeah,
tool.
Just like this.
Okay.
Like,
Equip this tool.
I was speaking
And
all
shoot,
the time.
and shoot me with it.
Just
Don't do
not
pub
hearing
again.
anybody. I just.
Okay, I am now
I thought that-
part of you somehow?
Did everybody
Yeah.
ignore me? And
Hold
on.
I
Probably
just
edit that.
wasn't there.
I roll out this mirror.
I was like thinking where you were.
This is
Yeah.
awkward.
I
but-
didn't get any message, so I.
You can have, it doesn't work too well on this avatar, but if you hit your spacebar, you can jump,
Is what it
but it's a
is.
tool that can allow you to parent to other people.
To join.
Ah.
I don't have that.
I was.
As you see,
I
Shadow,
was putting on my trackers.
he's probably actually grabbing on. But Shadow, did you want to bring up memes?
Weird.
I don't know where they
Oh, I
where I
figured it
saved
out.
them.
And it's left to right. Left is reality 1, and then right is reality
My
number.
day-
Alright, we're
my day
going
was
to...
really good.
I've been playing a lot of Oblivion Remastered lately, and it's just freaking me out that things don't drop when I drop them.
I am finally.
When this loads, you can click this video.
Macaroni
Oh, yeah.
with the chicken
You said
strip.
right.
Oh, I'm in the video.
It's
So this is reality
like-
number.
Okay.
Reality.
And so you can just drop memes into whatever world and
And then this is
share memes that way.
These are these are actually pre-programmed in the game, so...
Of course they are.
Save days.
Of course they are. That's why they disappear once played.
Okay, there you
That's
Well,
for
that
your
was-
little
that-
children.
About the art.
I will help.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, I remember you. I remember you.
Not everything deletes itself automatically.
Okay.
I still have. I was.
That's crazy.
Like yesterday or something.
I am.
Very interesting.
This is honestly just an incredible
It's alright to be anxious.
bit of work, an incredible world.
I mean, sometimes I feel okay and just go and.
All right, well, I might just for the sake of keeping the stream moving, head on over to a different world,
Form a little group, so.
just see what else is out there. But I do want to thank each and every one of you for the time you've spent helping me learn about Resonite, because there is so much here.
A Campfire Friday, right? And I
Don't
was
worry,
going to
it's
Campfire
not a
Friday.
learning curve, it's a
Please
learning
send me
drop-off.
An invite.
Pretty much, right? But yeah, like I said, it's
Oh, no, it's alright.
it's Second Life but nerdier and on steroids. It's
And yeah, I think that one was.
Oh yeah, if you want to enjoy one last one before you go.
what does it do? Okay.
That was great.
Hey, Vanilla,
Oh,
look what I found.
Relen is really cool. Like he's
Back
he's
up a
very
little.
energetic.
I don't know, let me test it out.
Yeah, well,
Oh!
actually, it's broke.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Made by
Instead
Onan.
innovation on your stuff.
You can, yeah, that's a jump scare for people, and a bit of a flashbang on my monitor. But
Those are
oh, well done.
what?
Circle is mine.
Well,
Trying to organize it. Yes.
Even
I'm heading out, everybody. Again, thank you all for your time. Sit and take care.
The layout, the landscape, and the
Take
house.
care,
Hey,
Dad.
Mom.
Oh, sorry, Alice.
Okay, how do I close worlds now?
Alright, so
Bye-bye.
go to your worlds tab.
Okay, I see the red X. I got it.
I'll send it in one place.
Yes.
Will it work? I don't know.
And you're right, I'm back in my home world there, Aaron. Oh, man. They literally do put you in 2 levels at once. Okay, how do I get out of this avatar? How do I respawn? Close the full body setup. Oh, yeah, I was doing something with that, wasn't I, by accident? Okay, how do I close it? Click X on it in the world. Ow! There we go. Back to my usual ghosty self. I'm still hitting the push to talk, even though I don't need to do that for the stream. Sensitivity is actually still a little too high. So settings, controls. Wait, why did it go back to 1.0? I need it to not be that. Slightly too slow, but yeah, I can work with that. Man. Oh, there is a crouch. Adjustable shade. Okay, I wanted to do this. I wanted to see my little cloud world from a distance. I'm guessing you can build more onto it. Or something along those lines. Wonder how far out you can fly. I'm worried that you can fly literally forever. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Not today. Although there is that little world over there I might want to see eventually. That little island over there. You can do anything, you say. That's crazy, man. Grab world. Teleport. Okay, I don't know if that works on desktop. Now, I wanted to go check out that Ruvy's world like you suggested. Ruvy's workshop. Let's do it. Reach floating point. Shit gets weird. Floating point like integers. As I understand it, if you go far enough in Minecraft, things start getting very weird. Numbers get too big that they aren't precise enough. Yeah. Okay, is that it? Oh, huh. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fly. Oh, no. Enter. There we go. It's a teleporter.
It wasn't blew up as in like.
I don't need any of this trouble.
It was
Things are loading fairly quickly.
You on it with like.
Ooh, someone's got the fancy name.
By the way, the naming convention of this mesh specifically, after I edited it, it's going to give me anxiety every time I open it in the inspector.
Hello.
Check every single.
Yes, I'm new. My first time playing Resonite, actually.
I decided
well, welcome to the
see,
game.
this makes perfect sense while working on
Yeah,
this
if you need
game. But
any help with
in-game,
anything,
it gives me fucking
I just joined another server and got like an hour-long tutorial from a bunch of other players, and my brain is broken right now. I need to just process for a bit.
Do ever move.
But it is incredibly cool. I just wanted to come check it out. Someone in my chat recommended to come see Ryuvi's workshop. And yeah, I'm streaming right now. And I just...
Set them up in verse.
Oh, hello.
But once I set
Hello,
them
hello.
correctly, and then
Welcome
also
to my
set up
workshop.
something that checks if, like, a certain
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm just checking out the game for the first time because, you know, I saw an indie VRChat like, and I thought, okay, well, I have to look.
Nukes everything else that is also part of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I specialize in promoting indie games, basically. So yeah. Oh, sorry, you were saying?
It sounds like you got quite the introduction.
I did. I went to not Elysium. I forget the name of the world, but it was cool people.
Do setups multiple times.
Yeah.
But fuck that. I'm not porting.
You know, you can actually
different
you can
versions.
see some of the those big orbs out there. It's hard to see, but they actually show you the little peeks into the most populated public sessions.
Oh wow!
And they update in real time, well, almost real time.
And is this the visual scripting system I was told about?
This is Pretaflux.
Funny creature.
Oh, cool.
RTX on, RTX off.
This is it. It's I organize it a little bit too much. People say it looks like subway station maps.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
I misheard
No,
you.
not at all.
I misheard you, and I heard you say Redoflux, and I was very confused.
There's
for
a
a
lot,
second.
yes.
to this place.
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I am. I've been genuinely impressed. 2 weeks ago, I was playing a game with a somewhat similar concept. It's called Tower Unite. It's sort of an indie Second Life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah, and you know that you can do a lot of cool stuff there, just a lot of cool stuff. But then I come in here and it's Tower Unite on steroids and way nerdier. This is like a developer's paradise, which is please don't take this the way it's intended. Probably why 90% of the people are furries. It's just
Yeah.
You are likely correct.
Yeah.
They do say the internet is run by furries. So.
oh, if without furries, we wouldn't have any infosec people.
That is very true.
No, it's. I mean, I will be looking for a human avatar one of these days, but this is admittedly just the incredible flexibility I've seen. Somebody programmed a secret language into their avatar so that only people that have the same system on their avatar sound like, you know, you get the sounds from their microphone, but everybody else just hears bird sounds or whatever.
Yeah. If you want a series of human avatars to look through, this is a world you can go to.
Yeah, Human Avatar Hub. I heard about it.
Yeah.
And I will check it out later. Thank you. I just had to, you know, I'm taking my time getting my bearings, and it's just, I see the sheer, I don't know, the complexity of the engine blows my mind. I'm not a developer. I can't develop anything big, more complicated than a website. HTML and CSS, that's where I draw the line.
I started writing in the visual programming language here before I vision work. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you use like Scratch before, you could probably learn.
I've never
stuff,
used Scratch, but I am really darn good at HTML and CSS.
Okay.
Have you ever used JavaScript before?
I've basically messed around with it using pre-made bits of other people's code simply because, yeah, there's no way in the syntax bothers me. I keep wanting to learn programming, but I keep going back to like Go or Ruby because they're simpler to write.
See, PC, but that's why I love the JavaScript, because JavaScript syntax is fuck you, it just works. Because here's the beauty of JavaScript, like Python. Oh, you indented wrong. My code, I can't run. JavaScript, object, new line, dot, property, new line, dot, space, length, bracket open, bracket close, and it still fucking works. It does not give a singular shit about how
So
you
that's why the
indent
websites
or
I visit keep
anything.
breaking.
JavaScript is the singular most cursed language to actually like write a parser for to translate into other things before you minify it.
My
Because
favorite thing is the quote that I heard in a YouTube video that says, "We're not reasonable. We're JavaScript developers."
exactly.
Yeah,
Soft typing. It's beautiful. It's cursed as fuck, but it's beautiful.
yeah. The thing is, I've had a beef against JavaScript for a long time simply because I was a web designer, but I was a web designer with crappy internet and like an early generation crappy Android phone, and I know what it's like to have JavaScript dependent sites break on you all the time and not even show content. And I'm like, that should not be a thing. Don't do that to me.
My dyslexia is not very friendly.
Can I overwhelm you with math and numbers?
I'm not going to understand a word of it, but go for it.
Well, it's still just a visual demonstration, but you're aware that most of this game kind of works off of like a visual scripting engine, right?
Yeah, I've learned that much. Hold on, my screen is wide, but not that wide. I need to see both of you.
You know, in 1999, they tried to make Java into an operating system.
I think I reported to the
They've tried to make everything into an operating system. There's a Rust-based operating system project out there right now.
Someone made an operating system in Tetris.
It's nice to see that finally.
Once we have WebAssembly, we can make a Resonite-based operating system.
Okay, you're joking, but there's thanks to WebAssembly and PHP, you can actually run Linux inside a browser.
Yeah, no, that was not a joke.
Or it was either in a browser or it was in a PDF. There was somebody did it in a PDF, and that's crazy to me.
Someone got it
We
working.
can
like
literally run an
Excel.
Android phone in here once we have WebAssembly. Give me an Android emulator.
Here's the code behind how my wings work. It is literally just, it takes an object on my wrist,
When,
looks at the rotation of it,
Resonite gets an
turns
Android
it into
build,
its
could you
raw
run it
angles,
in the,
and then
Android
does a bunch of
emulator?
fucking math,
if you have an
turns it
Android
back into a
emulator
rotation,
inside of
and that's how my
Resonite,
index finger is
and
bent.
The Android version
All of these,
Resonite
this is
running
how it
on
controls
the
my
Android
other fingers.
emulator, and then you join that world.
It's rotation
You can
math, so
Resonite
it's
while
kind
you
of
Resonite.
fucked by default, but
I need to fix the demonstration.
Crazy.
all of my avatar is created by just doing all of this, and sure enough, if I disable it, I'm pretty sure my wings just get locked in place, other than physics. Disable. Oh. Well, yeah, no, they're kind of static, but they're not. That's weird.
Crazy.
Bones on your
It is reminding, like, part of the avatar screen does remind me a lot of the variables you can set up in VTube Studio and VC Face and so on. But more complex, I imagine.
More deep.
Oh, this one's messy. This is how I control, I think that's for controlling my eyes. If I can, like, blink by pressing both my grip and trigger.
You think that's the code for controlling your eyes.
I think, because I wrote that a long time ago, and it looks like shit.
I mean, it does say left eye close override, right eye close override at the end, so...
Yeah, go ahead and uncramp it. I don't know if it will help.
I can use
This
my
is
code
before
to
I had the
uncramp
snapping
it.
tool.
Yep.
Yeah, you can use protoflux to modify other protoflux.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Yep, I made a thing so like if there's like any old code that's like really close together and really like scrungled, I can unscrungle it basically.
Making it like able to tell.
I gotta admit, this, like, again, I kept just saying it to the others in the other world I was in. It just, this whole thing blows my mind. But, just...
It's a full-fledged game engine, but just entirely exposed to the users.
Yep. It's insane. I remember like my first like sort of exposure to this engine, and I was like, what the heck? You can do everything in the game? And then I was hooked.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sessions are available,
Mhm.
which is
Now I have like
you still have options.
too many hours of using it, honestly.
Yeah, you're not the first.
It's also made me interested in game development in general. So yeah.
I wouldn't have had a hobby in like 3D graphics and stuff. It weren't for funny Resonite and Neos.
You start building games, you have you know where to find a writer now.
That was the very first one. Because he was reluctant to tell people it was his birthday last night. So
Bonk.
just before
There's
he
your
got off, I
real-time
was like,
frame
"Happy
rate."
birthday, AJ."
Just real-time frame rate. And it shows me mine or yours?
Local frame rate, so it's your frame rate that you see. on
Okay,
your
yeah,
screen.
I am fluctuating a lot. I might need to change some settings.
It's normal. We're a very CPU bound game, and it's kind of normal.
Yeah, but I've got a 7800 X3D. Shouldn't be that CPU bound.
But we're using a shitty compiler from 2016.
Yeah.
Ah.
Bad right now.
Like Microsoft.net. We're using Mono, like an ancient version of Mono at that.
Oh, mono. Oh no.
Yeah, we're using mono.
As someone who's had to install that on Linux to get like streaming websites working in the past, yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to say something though, is that they're actually working on a big performance update right now. Recently, the audio was being piped through Unity.
Yeah, I just saw the audio
own.
update.
Yeah,
The audio engine got entirely reworked from
made a
scratch.
brand new
less
audio
than 2
engine
days
from
ago.
scratch.
And
I noticed you have the RN noise as an option built in. Like I've already got my own background noise reduction system going, but that is so cool that you put that in because quite frankly, a lot of people are going to need it.
Oh,
Yes.
you want
It's on by
you
default.
want 20?
Yeah, I turned it
20
off.
Things. There's a lot of signal
Yeah, turn it off for me
processing
too.
things. Like
Wait,
if I
is that
wanted
why I
to
couldn't hear my
mess
world
with
ambience?
this user's voice,
No, this is
I
for voice.
could.
Yeah, mess with my voice.
It's
let me
just voice-
fix it up.
Voice, no, noise reduction.
So you've got voice changer stuff built in.
Right now? What you don't?
That's crazy.
It's changing the pitch.
Yeah.
I hear it.
I actually have a
I keep saying that's crazy, like just one of those dipshit streamers. I need to find other adjectives. I am losing my mind. Okay. I'm a writer for God's sake. I should be better than this.
I
mean, there's a lot.
There it is.
I know the eventual plan is that you want to add like audio DSP for Protoflux, so you can actually like modify the audio with Protoflux.
Where do we go?
Okay, so you want to add straight up DSP effects, so not just noise reduction, and not just pitch changing, but literally
Quiet now.
pretty much any effect you can imagine.
It'll be a little
Basically.
overwhelming, but I can
So
tell
easy
it's
effects
so
built right
many
into the game.
Take effect right here.
No, the
Yeah,
audio
basically.
update. I haven't played since the audio update.
We have
can
very
just,
basic DSP effects right now. Like reverb.
You can just like reverb.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, that I can see that being excellent for like, Can you set up those effects on like keyboard shortcuts?
Kinda. I mean, it would require you to program it yourself since it's all component based, but yeah.
That could be very useful for like events and streams and whatnot.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I know the Creator Jam openings and stuff, they have people behind the scenes who are messing with a little control panel, and they're able to make all of this, like, live production stuff happen just entirely in-game.
Yeah, that is definitely an interesting option. But now, if you could program in proper keybinds or even input bindings, you could take an actual production control panel and just have live producers managing your audio and stuff in the middle of events.
Oh yeah, people already do that with like lighting controls with like DMX.
Yeah, and I imagine Stream Decks are in heavy usage.
I want to make like a metal tube that when you talk through it.
You can use OSC as well, which is one of the protocols
sockets.
that VRChat started the ball with. Let me open up
Well,
the...
no, OSC has existed for a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it's a sound protocol, but it was before it became like an actual thing used for a lot of stuff other than sound. It was kind of VRChat who started that whole thing.
What's a spatial variable?
Where's my public folder?
Never use OSC for like lighting control and stuff like that because the main difference between something like OSC and WebSockets is WebSockets actually still use TCP TCP networking. So that means you have a package that is sent, and then the receiver tells the sender, "I receive this."
Yeah, TCP versus UDP.
OSC, that is UDP. Like OSC just uses straight UDP. It'll just scream into the void, and if you didn't hear what it said, fuck you.
Yeah, I am familiar with that much of networking, at least. Yeah.
Actually used OSC to do my own.
Every single couple seconds, just to make sure it keeps the.
As I understand it, UDP is used for basically everything, like video streaming and live streaming in particular, that sort of thing.
I actually used OSC to make my own little like video transmitter in here that transmits like screen data from an emulator into here in real time in my own like little encoding schema where I send it as in a unique way and then unpack the data in here to build a screen visual.
Just with spatial variables.
And it actually functions in real time, which is I was actually able to grab a controller and just play the emulator while visualizing it in here, which took a while to get it actually working in real time without delays or anything, but like was so fucking nice.
Yeah, I'm one of the things I want to do actually is start doing interviews with indie devs, and I was thinking of doing them in Tower Unite because then they can like put clips of their YouTube clips of their games and stuff into the game itself, and we can watch them there, and I can record that and later put that on YouTube. But you can I was just thinking, yeah, you could do it even crazier, an even crazier version of that in this game, and this game's free, so.
Oh yeah, right. Tower Unite still costs money. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like $10 or something, but it's still, a cost.
Range for my arm is like.
So you can just basically program keybinds like this. This is locally done, so this value will appear true if you press F and Alt together.
F and Alt, and it'll do something.
That gives me an idea that might resolve the issue
Should just
with the
say
slider
true.
snapping back and forward.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It just okay.
Yeah.
So you're showing me how to do keybinds. Okay, key held.
Yeah, you can effectively take entire key inputs directly. I mean, you can't exactly. There is some really funky ones. Like.
So this is some auto hotkeys type stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, at least that's how I can.
That doesn't have giant wings.
That's how I can reference it in my brain. Auto hotkey.
Yeah.
Or Python. I have
Really
used Python for this
cracked
before.
Version of auto hotkey.
Yeah. I love it.
Nerdic.
I can.
Yeah.
Scroll way through.
This is I brought this in as a video because it's still relatively heavy to actually process until I actually implement the newest optimizations I did. But this is just a quick video that showcases the emulation stuff.
Okay.
It's loaded for
loading from the Discord CDN. It's still not. Well, it says 7 out of 10 users loaded.
If you see at the right bottom, if you see a time, it's loaded.
Okay, so I can just click play and.
Yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's gray.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a video.
It's gray.
No
Okay,
video.
you're not seeing it. Let me just do this real quick. Just reload it.
The font alias died.
Oh yeah, the font died.
Not just the font alias, everything died about it. It's the entire fucking asset
Did you just
die?
Did you just duplicate it right when the asset cleanup occurred?
Apparently.
I make my arms longer, but every time I do it in the inspector.
Yeah, still not getting video.
It doesn't want. I need to download it and upload it to the cloud and then
Or just throw it onto YouTube as an unlisted video or something along those lines.
I was gonna say, Discord expires their links after like 4 days.
No,
so
I
you have
literally
to
just
make
pulled
sure
it
you
from.
probably
I
want.
literally just pulled it from the Discord. The Resonite.
Aaron, the one, what a bunch of nerds. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Otherwise, it's gonna take forever to like locally transfer.
Yeah.
It might have to do like target offset, but yeah.
You can just straight up
work.
do peer-to-peer transfers. But
Oh, okay. I have a local HTML file that is a presentation. Could I load it in this?
Version of my multi-tool.
I don't know if there's exact HTML support. It might just import it as a text file, but
PDF then?
you can import PDFs. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, it's now
Make a
syncing.
cut down version
Okay. Then I have a dumb idea.
dev tool, but it just freaking lags people.
Yeah, I wrote a joke list of the rules of VTubing loosely inspired by the Ferengi rules of acquisition.
So, like,
And
left elbow.
I should do the I was planning to record that as a video as well. I should do that in here. I should just do it in the game.
one. I don't know.
You can just do that. Yeah. There is an entire streaming.
No, that makes it
It's a little
wider.
dated, but it works. And this is a camera.
Let's see. Let me check something. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Yeah. You know what? I'll do something that I did for all the others. Like, let's see if I can get you all in one shot. Just screw it. Let's see. Everybody strike a pose, I guess.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. Y'all delete or move this as you see fit.
Where is Ryu?
Wait,
Oh,
so
by the
that's
way,
freaking
you-
Just a little photo of all of you.
P. If you do Control P or Shift
So
P,
it's
it'll
like-
actually take a picture in
Wow,
here
you can
directly.
actually see the
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Control C then.
length of my arm.
VR users can effectively do this, where I keep
You're
having my
freaking smart,
scaling
man.
enabled. I don't
You're
want to be
smarter
small.
than me.
Well, I am small by default, but there we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you. You're
But yeah, I've got a stupid wide monitor, so I was able to get you all.
Nice. Good monitor resolution. Wait, what? Let's see what the resolution of this photo is. I'm very curious.
5-1. It should be 5120 by 1440.
Yeah, it is.
It was online and in
Oh, yeah,
VR.
exactly,
to that number.
She was in Resonite.
It's freaking nearly 5 megabytes for a single screenshot.
In Resonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's with BC1 compression.
Yeah.
We played
This monitor was the best and worst choice I've ever made.
yesterday.
Yeah, that's a good one. Me and Link went through a couple of them. We need to finish it though.
Yeah, me and him are gonna
Hmm.
start going through in kind of order. Which
Delete
luckily
some of
for me,
this.
my favorite one was first.
Oh yeah. Nothing really silly. So the key input node, it can go all the way up above F12, and you can go like, oh wait, I swear I could go all the way up to like F25 for some reason.
But yeah, but good luck finding a keyboard with all of that.
Have some of those like weird Logitech macro keyboards from like 2011, and it would probably work.
Right? Some people, what they do is they just get a second keyboard and then just remap all the keys to do the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Basically a macro pad on steroids, and so it's something I have considered. I have a couple of extra keyboards lying around.
Measure. Halo Reach Massacre, my favorite gun. It's a sniper rifle.
Oh, didn't know these were things.
God, in even headshot like the first elites you see.
Oh, hey. This is one of the live production things being done in Resonite. That's what they're trying to show.
Oh, let's see.
So this is like an interactive like movie basically, but with like interactive Broadway.
Part of me kind of part of me wants to.
So like you can go be part of it, or what's the deal?
Yeah, effectively.
They're just gonna have to.
And there are just actors on standby ready to reenact it every time, or what's the deal?
So effectively, yeah, you're these like little creatures. So these are what the participants look like. And then you
Sperm,
have,
yes.
Like real actors and stuff.
The new audio system freaking rocks, though.
I can't really hear the audio on the
It's
player.
yeah, the volume slider's on the right. You need to turn it up.
Okay, there we go.
It's also spatialized, and if you need it to be non-spatialized, there's a button at the top as well.
The Jabberwock.
Oh, that is definitely easier here.
The jaws that bite. The claws that
I wonder how far back that bug goes.
beware the jub birds. And
Yeah,
shun
so
the
they are
fools
puppeting most of their
fangs.
facial expressions just with their VR controllers. Like it's pretty damn cool. All of that setup
He
is all
took
on a
his
avatar.
vorpal sword in hand. Long time the Mexican furry suit. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And in uffish thought he stood. The Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tall gay wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went stick-a-snack.
The audio fade in instead of just being like a pop or a bang.
He left it dead.
I still can't get over how
And with its
damn
head,
good the environment detail
He
is in
went
this too.
galumphing back.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into the lighting and the environment detail for sure.
Mr. Pop. Yeah.
I'm just messing around with spatial art most of the time.
I am, again, impressed. I've just been saying that over and over again.
And that's just the live production happening in like this small community, like less than
Good to know, Aaron.
300 active users daily.
It's so good.
It needs more. It needs more.
There's 4
Yeah.
CDs, and the last one will happen in a few days. You can be part of it.
Oh man, I don't know where I'd start, but that is pretty cool. I don't have VR, so I wouldn't be able to do any motion capture, unfortunately.
So you don't need any vocoding. So what you want to do is you want one
There's a link I can provide you to take you on a specific time schedule.
like I did. So
I might have a look at that later. I don't know if it's really if I'll have the time, but it's
They will.
Interesting idea.
Publish a thing on YouTube, I believe, as well. So like you can experience it like fully in VR, and then like a month later they'll release a preview of what it looked like on YouTube.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna screenshot that and check it out later.
You can also copy it to your clipboard if you use this button.
Oh yeah.
half the volume of both of them.
So I'm
Your
view position and the source of that orb and doing
That's what I've done on most of like my newer like voice setups. It's just specifically using like
Yeah. Welcome to Resonite. Crazy ass, just real-time game engine with collaborative effort.
When this one got
luckily
close,
also the pitching will inherently
I really want this thing to go open source, but I know it's very distant. But it's also like, it'd be so damn cool if I could just like.
The button's not letting me. The button to copy's not. The URL isn't letting me click it. Ah, there it is. No, it's like bugging out on me.
If so, it won't unlock your cursor if you click on the URL. You have to open up your dash and then click on the dialog box, or else it just stacks up in front of you. Also, the dialog spawns really tiny. If you press escape, it'll open your dash.
Okay, yeah, but my dash is covering my screen. How do I click on it now?
I mean, it should just overlay on top.
It's not doing that.
Oh fuck. Not if you enter the home tab of the dash.
Oh, let me check. Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay, that's funky. Normally it just pops up a dialogue like this in VR.
I saw that. I saw that, and then I got out of it, and now it won't let me click the thing at all.
Huh? Okay. What if I copy it and then paste it in as a different link?
Let's see.
See if that changes it.
Okay, no. My
Wait,
it's
check
decided
your
to be
context
weird.
and make sure check your oh, your laser's disabled. Keep it on.
Okay,
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Dash when that dialogue shows up, and then you can click yes or open.
only users are in here, and it also occasionally checks root to make sure things don't leak into root and it places them accordingly.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
Exceptions like
Yeah, no problem. It's a little fucked up, because desktop mode has always been a work in progress.
Yeah, I can see a few places where the UI might get a few tweaks. For one thing, on my monitor, the menus need to be narrower. The menus stretch across my whole monitor, and I have to literally crane my neck to see everything.
Yeah, I hope they change that too. There is mods and stuff available to fix small bugs like that.
Oh yeah, there are mods? I'll have to take a look.
And the cool thing is, they aren't against terms of service.
Oh, you mean the game where you can just reprogram it while you're in it? It isn't mad about mods?
They aren't mad about mods unless you're being blatantly malicious. But it's
Very good.
Totally fine.
So the No Man's Sky approach.
Yeah, effectively. Let me see if I can
can
show you a mod manager.
I don't think you have eye tracking. I don't think so.
No, I'm on an
Doesn't look like it at least. Yeah.
Resolute.
You might need to scale that to the user, by the way, because me and Beer had a hard time talking to each other earlier.
Well, you
wait,
saw
Resolute.
size differences. The mom
Enter.
really small, so their radius was like.
That wouldn't have anything to do with it. This is
Yeah, I honestly really hope Resonite takes off. I know a lot of people get weird about furries and whatnot, but honestly, there's so much potential here for so much stuff. All kinds of communities could find a place here easily.
I'm kind of happy Resonite hasn't taken off yet, because there's a lot of growing pains. Like, you know, you probably already experienced it, where the performance is not like that optimal.
By default,
but
I mean,
it's actually supposed to look like
in the
this.
coming
I
months,
actually crashed.
really improved.
I actually crashed trying to load into a world earlier, so yeah.
Yeah. Early access, funky. Here's a
And
mod
not only am I
manager
visible
for
specifically
Resonite
in
that
mirrors, but
will
Ooh, thank you.
guide you through like installing
physically?
stuff. It's made in Tari, and it's very cool.
Do this.
Very cool. I'll definitely have to check that out.
Finger photo pose.
For the central orb here, it's not
I believe in
necessarily
you.
spatial variables, but I made it
If you
so
plan
that
to report
the,
bugs, they do have policy being like, hey, don't use mods while reporting bugs, because you don't know if that bug is being caused.
Yeah, introduced by the mod. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfect sense.
One, I think, gives you an option to easily toggle it on and off, but it might just be
Also,
the
come over
regular
here and enable the
approach
mirror.
where it's like makes you add a launch argument to Steam.
Hmm. Well, I'm on Windows right now, so I don't have to do a lot of launch arguments usually.
Yeah.
There's one issue with it, and that is render transform over.
Okay, yeah, I got that link. Thank you.
So it's a
That's
render
epic.
Wow!
transform.
Wow! Fucking thief!
What? I saved it. Fine, take the photo.
Just,
Take the damn photo.
I'm trying to think of all the possibilities. I can. Now I'm thinking of a fantasy world I'm writing about in my spare time. I've written a few stories. You could literally just like build a LARP world, populate it with people, and
I'm overriding a material based on render context. The one bug
I'm sure.
is that if
There are D&D groups, there are full-on roleplay groups. There was one I knew of.
Oh,
back in the
D&D.
was the predecessor
no, it's
to this
based on
platform.
like
That was pretty
context.
damn cool.
However, you're
Oh, D&D. That's a really cool idea in a world like
I can
this.
still look at you in the mirror, so
Yeah.
kinda. But no, this specifically overrides
One thing is
the
also,
material.
like, you can just
based
straight
on
up reference
context, so
notes
if you're
in-
looking at for a camera
in-game.
image or stuff. Like for example, I could set it so that like people in cameras. But if you take a
to hear each other. But
Yeah, spatial audio is real here.
yeah, spatial audio. So they use logarithmic roll-off, and in real life, you have something called air absorption, which basically just reduces the characteristics of the sound as it's farther away. Basically, Resonite feels like an anechoic chamber at all times. So every sound has zero absorption or like bouncing or anything, so it's kind of all the sounds surrounding you directly from different directions. Kind of feels like an assault to the ears every once in a while. But
Yeah, makes sense.
how it is. There is an earmuff mode in like all the way down below the audio settings, and it kind of helps with that. But
Yeah.
Trying to find where I store my notes. But I was gonna. You can just straight up import text, and the note writing program I use, Obsidian, stores everything as markdown files, and Resonite can import markdown, but sadly does not have syntax highlighting, so it just kind of doesn't do anything.
I actually just redid several of my workflows in Obsidian.
Yeah, I love my Obsidian so much. I have like it decked out with plugins and themes and stuff. But you can just straight up import all the text files in here, and you can just do that. Like, and it even
can you edit them here?
It doesn't have highlighting, but I don't edit in here, but I do. I can just bring in all these notes and see them like previewed. Sadly, without formatting, so you can see the header is just.
Yeah, you're just using the hash symbol or pound symbol.
Yeah. If I find something with more formatting, like a script.
I mean, there are plenty of syntax highlighting libraries for Markdown.
Yes.
And parsers as well.
Resonite already supports a rich text formatting syntax, but it isn't Markdown. And I hope to make a tool that can automatically convert Markdown into Resonite's highlighting syntax, but it's a lot of string parsing.
I see someone writing in Notepad to just do it already. God damn.
Yeah. But that was the formatting. It's kind of HTML-like.
HTML BB code style thing.
Yeah. So like if I'm old, I type in greater than or less than B and then greater than, and then it's.
How do I open that?
So these are called tools, and they can effectively unlock different characteristics and things. By pressing the number keys on your keyboard, it'll select different tools. So number 2 on your keyboard equips a dev tool. And if you open up your context menu, which is that radial menu, you'll have new items in it. All I'm doing is hitting the create new menu, and that allows me to create new objects in the world.
Okay, and then I can create an editor.
Or you can create a text. Editors are
text.
just for like advanced interactions. You could have outline text or basic text. Clicking the edit on it allow you to type directly into it.
You have to say, like, if a new user shows up, you are willing to drop what you're doing to help them out.
I couldn't get a new line in there. Is that?
Yeah, new lines, you have to press Shift Enter to get a new line, and it doesn't very visually show it, but it will do it.
I like that, but
Okay, I get it.
Not having the world people.
I'm just gonna delete this.
Yeah, no, especially when a bunch of people are spawning in and the game starts lagging, it's a little hard to type, especially when you're in VR.
Yeah, no, I bet.
It means you have to use the bunny keyboard.
Well, I think I want to go check out the human avatar world, and then I'm going to find some place to do my presentation on the rules of VTubing if anyone's interested, I guess. I'm not going to do it here. I don't want to bother everybody, but in World Keyboard, that's interesting. It's a bit laggy. The human avatar world. Thank you. Thank you for the warning.
By the way, Resonite opens sessions and worlds like a web browser, so it will keep all the worlds you've been to in the background as like separate tabs.
You can unload them. That much I do know.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like when you go to a different world. But yeah, so you'll still technically be here for a little while, and if you want to unload to get some extra frame rate, you can do that.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll just go jump in, and thank you for all the info and stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Whenever you get a world orb, you can double click it to instantly open it.
Okay. And if any of you are interested, I can come back and tell you when I'm going to do the presentation or not. Up to you.
I mean, I might be heading out soon, but
fair enough. I mean,
I hope you can advertise your session to like have a custom title and stuff, so people can see it when you're like on the world browser.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I think I will.
workshop world, or you know, we're sitting out here.
Because it's kind of hilarious. I kind of like the idea of having a mini audience for this. It'll only take like 15 minutes to record, if that.
Yeah.
You're in a group where it supports that kind of thing. It's called Metaverse Academia. Interesting. Is there a specific world for that?
I'm still determining.
There is a thinner and a thicker.
I'll look it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Metaverse Academia. I'll try to remember that. All right, heading over to the human avatar world for now.
All right, wish you luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, this... You were right, Aaron the Bun. People are very, very friendly here and helpful.
The choice for the user.
Let's unload that other world, Ryuvi's workshop. It's loading. loading. But it's getting there. But apparently something wasn't fully loaded. I just did it again. You know, I'm gonna change my locomotion. I'm just gonna fly. So I don't do that anymore. Avatar Showcase and Workshop. Keep copies of your avatar. If you mess up somewhere in the process, don't delete the old ones right away. The floor collider isn't loaded yet. Yeah, makes sense. I've got gigabit internet, so yeah, their servers must be slammed or something. The meeting place. I'm guessing this is where people with human avatars hang out. If there were anybody here. Can you prioritize which assets load? Because colliders seem like one of those things you'd want to prioritize. Oh, nobody said they have a green light bulb in their badges and they basically signed up to help people. That is... Oh, that is so awesome. Duke Nukem. The Duke Nukem avatar. Oh man, some of these would have been great options back when I was still super sexy kawaii girl, the world's foremost male titty streamer. But, I am no longer that person. Okay, let's see if I fall through. I did not. Hooray. Generic man, generic face. Still well made, though. None of these match the aesthetic I'm going for with my future VTuber avatar, but that's to be expected, I suppose. Ooh, very Aztec themed. I actually live in Mexico. This is great. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep a copy of this one around, just because. Just to pay homage to one of my countries. My wife shouted "yay" from downstairs. She is properly Mexican. And it's just Sombra from Overwatch. That's a dangerous idea. Copyright infringement. So is Duke Nukem for that matter. Folder in my inventory for avatars. This is a good idea. Let's see. Inventory. Create folder. Avatars. Now. Save avatar. Yeah, that's cool. There are some gorgeous ones in here. So it saves performance by only loading the 3D versions when you're close. I thought they'd all be loaded in 3D once I like fully loaded the level, but no. Best organized from the start. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, this one is 3D. It's just cell shaded type of thing. Very cool. They stuck all the very anime avatars over here. So I'm very specifically not mentioning the kind of avatar I want to have in the future. Because, you know, that's going to be a secret for when I finally get the money to get a new VTuber model made. But none of the ones here really match the aesthetic I want to go for in the future. I do kind of want to just have Duke Nukem on hand. Just for fun. I love the way his arms flap around like that. It's so dumb. That makes me so happy. I love it. Okay, let's save another avatar. Well, I mean, yeah, but yeah, like that has been helpful this first time around, but I'm guessing you only want to do that so often. Oh, it's a mirror. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Let's see, any other models I want to have? Generic cat boy number 5042. I don't think so. This Watch Dogs 2 ripoff with a melee weapon? I'm not sure. You know what? Anime boy slut. I'm going with it. Oh my god, it puts the hair in front of your face in first person? I'm sorry, I hate that. I need to find a way to fix that. No, that's not good. I don't like my hair going in front of my face in real life. Sensory disorder and all. I froze. I froze. Please don't crash the game. Ah, thank god. Let me save the avatar before it crashes. That whole wall is very VRChat avatars. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. the cloth clips through the torso when I jump around. It's so or walk around. It's so stupid. I love it. See, are there any other dudes at all on this wall? No, most of the ones are girls, and I get it. In just about every video game I play a girl given the option. But my VTuber identity is now male. Yeah, now male. You know what? Close enough. Not accurate. Not exactly what I want, but close enough. Oh, wow. Wow. Clearly this was meant for third person. I need to find a way to fix that. Dear God in heaven, I need to find a way to fix that. Huh. This one's arms are more controlled. They don't flap around quite as much. Interesting. I like that they did that. The automatic leg movement needs it needs work. I love it. Ah. That is so stupid. I love it. You can fix it easy, but it's best to have a mentor show you. I'm sure. I'll have that figured out later. Then. In the meantime, I'll go back to being Mexican. Nope, that's not how it works. Undo spawn Mayan princess. How do I switch avatars again? You know what? I'll just go find her again. My wife's shouting from down below that my Mayan princess is right here. I love you, honey. I do. I love you so much. I'm going to be the Mayan princess for now. Oh, there was a person in the world, you ignore them and they left. Yeah, I vaguely saw them. ADHD. I just basically didn't register them. I mean, I registered them, but I was focused. I was focused. My bad. You know what? The lo-fi hip-hop stuff should be license-free, right? I can't hear it. Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. And it's gone. I didn't hear them speaking if they were speaking out loud. Brain. Well, I've got a temporary human avatar. I'll work with it. Let's back. Oh, wait. I can just search here. Oh, no. Everything. Human Avatar Hub. Oh, man. You know what? I will check that out, but I do need to get that one video recorded. So I can just open up my world, I guess, my private world. I can just open it up and invite people to join if they want. This is my mirror. Okay, let's go to inventory again. Avatar. Oh, you have a world open right now. Okay, then I'll absolutely go see it. The button up here is for equip. Okay, silly me. What's the world? What's the world's name? Let's do it. Can I unload my personal world? I can. Yeah, I haven't really made any changes, so sure, save them. Okay. Hello, Aaron.
Your avatar
Hello,
isn't
Aaron.
saved. If you select the avatar in your inventory, you can favorite it, and that'll be loaded every time that you.
Ooh, good to know. I am temporarily the Mayan princess every time.
There you go. Yeah, here's my printer.
Oh, I have got to see this. Did you print that? So do you load like actual 3D models in and it prints them?
You just the G code. If
G
you have
code
a 3D
is
model, what's the point?
G code is like 3D model code, or rather 3D printer code.
Yeah, it's basically just telling the coordinates of where the printer head should go. Wonder if I have.
So does your 3D printer work in like real time, or do you just speed it up because you can?
Oh, it goes way faster.
Way faster than in real life.
Slow. I mean, like it's not. I don't have gravity or anything, so I could do floating parts and everything. But like, I could print this in real life. Actually, I have printed this.
I'm sure.
This is actually the exact same 3D printer that I have in real life. I just happened to find a really detailed model of it, so I made it work in the game because I wanted to.
That is in. I'm running. I'm completely running out of adjectives. It's fantastic. Just the fact that you can do this, just the fact that you'd think to do this. It's wonderful.
This is actually the second one that I made. I'm just gonna stop this early because we already made that one. But like, yeah, there you go. It's working.
It's a partially printed 3D printed thing.
It's supposed to be the bunny. It's the bottom here.
Yeah, it just man, just you wait until you have to program a tool to let you like smooth it down. Program in sandpaper.
Well, it's actually it's kind of funny how it works. Have you ever played with the VR brushes in this game?
I checked them out at the very beginning of the stream. Yes.
Yeah, so it's literally just using a brush. Every single one of these points, it's just telling where the brush should go.
So basically, you're just okay. So it's literally just using the 3D brush thing I tried out. That
exactly, which is really funny in my opinion.
But you can't like sand down the edges to get texture or whatever.
I mean, like I could make it finer. It's just it'll take longer and it'll be less performant. It can get kind of laggy.
Fair enough.
Do more.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like all this, I have these cards here that all is inside of it is the G code. I would show it to you, but there's like hundreds of thousands of lines, so it probably will crash your game if I show it.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, so this is not like real life with the Anchor Make, but you just take a card and slap it on the screen, and it just it copies it to that.
That's crazy. I'm still doing that. It's crazy thing. Hate myself. Let's
logo.
Look at this. Sorry, what was this printing now?
The Resonite logo. It's this thing.
Because yeah, you don't have to worry about gravity. It can just do it.
That's why I wanted to show it, because like I don't need infill or anything, so like this is completely hollow. I don't know if you ever mess with 3D printing, but
my wife desperately wants a 3D printer. She is unironically the handyman of the house, but yeah, but we just haven't had like the money or space or whatever yet. But yeah, 3D printers on our future list of that'd be nice to have things. Again, got to get a job first, etc., etc.
Yeah, now it's printing in the air now.
Is this a Minecraft texture?
Yeah, I was going to make redstone in the game. Might make it work, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish that. But
Man.
I could change the texture.
Yeah, I see you like you imported a couple of the building blocks.
Love that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing them.
Squares I had to make in order to get the textures to work. I've never had that issue before.
What's this?
Oh, just something I made while I was watching you. It's literally just math.
You made this while you were just watching me on stream.
Yeah, it's just this math here that moves it around. I was just messing with Photoflux.
Well, it's damn cool.
I got a spider over here that I was like, you know, anybody told you about MMC, right?
About what?
MMC? I think someone's brought that up.
MMC?
Metaverse Maker Competition. It's the yearly competition.
Oh yeah, someone brought that up in the first world I visited. Yeah.
I was going to make something, but I couldn't get it to work. But this is going to be my entry for it. It's a spider that I can control that is procedurally generated animation. So its legs.
Okay, yeah, so you've been working on the leg movement.
Yeah, it's far from perfect. Like if I walk forward, that is not how it's supposed to move.
No. No, the legs need to go one or two at a time kind of thing. That's closer to it right there. When you're turning. But when you're walking just straight forward, nah, it loses.
I spent a week trying to fix that. I couldn't get it to work. I ended up giving up because of a bug in Resonite that I actually couldn't fix. So that kind of sucked, but it was still fun to make.
Amazing. Just procedurally generated spider leg walking animations just built right into the... I mean, the fact that you got that close with visual scripting, I'm guessing, is...
Oh yeah.
Just...
Everything is all visual scripting.
Meanwhile, this thing's like half printed already.
It's definitely it's lagging a little bit now. This one I think may have been using the wrong settings when I sliced it because it's way too detailed.
That happens.
Too many lines. Actually, I'm gonna stop this early because it's got really. I don't
And
know
yet,
why it had that.
I
line
see
at the
it.
start.
It's... Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
quite detailed. You weren't kidding. But still, the fact that you built this is just... I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's literally a testament to the random bullshit people do when given the chance, you know?
Yeah, there's zero utility to this. I just thought it was cool.
Absolutely zero utility, and yet the world would be a slightly less interesting place if you hadn't.
That's fair.
I mean, I guess the same reason I wrote the quote-unquote rules of VTubing. You make things just because, what the hell, right?
Yeah, I got a work in progress folder that is so depressing to look at because I never finish anything.
Oh,
So when I do
I
finish
am
something, it's always nice.
I am the walking embodiment of ADHD, I feel ya. Yeah, speaking of finishing, I do need to go record that thing. If you'd like to join, you're welcome. I guess I could just open up my private world to other players or something.
Yeah, when you create a world, I think it defaults to everyone's able to join.
Oh, I can just create a world.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to open up your world, If you go into your escape menu and then go to session, you'll be able to set on the right hand side who you want to allow.
Okay, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I won't be joining though because I'm gonna be hopping off.
Fair enough. You got things to do, no problem.
Yeah. It's always nice to show someone the things that you make, though.
I appreciate seeing it. Like I said, the world would be a slightly less interesting place if you hadn't. This whole place is this whole game, all these universes in one. Okay, now I get the appeal of Roblox. I'm never going to play it, but I get the appeal. I understand now. All right, well, I'm heading out, and again, thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. Okay, let's try loading a PDF into here. They say you can load PDFs. Let's do it. World pics can sometimes show the wrong session like that. Yeah, I figured it was just a bug. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, darn. Document display. Just there you go. A little blurry, but readable. Okay, let's do this. Let's open up the... Let's open up the world. Let's see. Session. Anyone. I think I clicked the right one. And let's change the name of the world. They actually let me save that. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I clicked the right one for anyone. And let's... Yeah, that's slightly improved things. Okay, let's change up the stream, and there we go. There we go. Well, let's take a look, shall we? I can move it around. There we go. It's back where I put it originally. Can I? What do you? How do you scale it again? It's shift click. Yeah. There we go. The scaling, I think, helped. Or did that just? No, that's just, yeah, it's just back and forth. I forget how to scale. It's fine. By getting nice and close, I can see better qualities text. Shift scroll? What? Do. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, it's fine. What is happening? Okay, I'm just gonna reload it. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's fine. I have opened up the session. I don't think anyone's going to show, but that's fine. Honestly. Time to get very silly. First, a bit of my drink. I wish I had like a projector set up, but that maybe another time. Okay, let's just freaking record and go. Hello everyone, I am the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short, and today, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I have a script for this. I'm not just reading off the rules. I have a specific script that I also need to keep track of. So, hold on. Need to open up Obsidian. And then let's see if I can resize that, and then I turned off this particular Power Toys tool. I need Power Toys, and I need Always on Top. Win Control T. There we go. And it would be cool. I doubt Obsidian has a teleprompter plugin or something, but let me check. It does have a teleprompter plugin. Obsidian is just that cool. Okay, there we go. Take care, and thank you. I did it, and I just so much enjoyed seeing all of this. And learning about it all. Okay, let's knock down. Let's make that big again, but let's knock down the speed of the scroll. Okay, let's record. Hi there, I'm Nerdic, or the Nerdic Translator, and I am here to read you the rules of VTubing, rules that I came up with, rules I invented, rules I wrote. It is a beautiful day in a game called Resonite, and I'm here to give you this little, and I need to start over. I actually wrote an intro. I need to read it. Hi there, I'm the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. It all started when I made a joke that someone should write the rules of VTubing, not so much in the style of the rules of the internet, but rather in the style of the Ferengi rules of acquisition from Star Trek. Then I decided that someone should be me. I'm gonna need to start over, God. The speed is too slow. Starting over. And I am a professional, you can tell. Hi there. I'm the... Hi there, I'm the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. It all started when I made a joke that someone should write the rules of VTubing, not so much in the style of the rules of the internet, but rather in the style of the Ferengi rules of acquisition from Star Wars. Then I decided that someone should be me. So I buckled down, and over the course of a week, I wrote down these mostly tongue-in-cheek and sometimes useful rules for VTubers. Then I released them all under a Creative Commons license because... too fast. Start over. And this is why I normally do it offline. Hi there, I'm the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. It all started when I made a joke that someone should write the rules of VTubing, not so much in the style of the rules of the internet, but rather in the style of the Ferengi rules of acquisition from Star Trek. Then I decided that someone should be me. So I buckled down, and over the course of a week I wrote down these mostly tongue-in-cheek and sometimes useful rules for VTubers. Then I released them all under a Creative Commons license in a GitHub repository, linked below, because I'm just that kind of nerd. As you can see, credits do go to Karn83 and Safi Scores for some of the rule concepts. Some notes before we start. Firstly, adopting these rules as religious doctrine is optional and not recommended. Secondly, a few of these rules were inspired by suggestions from other people. They are credited in the description below. Oh, I can just cut that out later. Thirdly, hit all the engagement buttons and so on, if you don't mind. Let's get into it. These are the rules of VTubing with minimal commentary. Rule 0. When in doubt, rebrand and re-debut. We'll see if it works for me. Rule number 1. Being unhinged is good for business. Rule number 2. Being unkind is good for business until it's not. If you don't come from old money, you can't get away with it forever. Rule number 3. Never worry about being cringe. That ship sailed when you became a VTuber. Seriously though, we're all cringe here. Okay, no, I gotta start over again because now it's... Okay. Just needs to be slightly faster, but not too fast. This is the problem with fuck it, we'll do it live. No. Hi there. I'm the Nerdic translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. It all started when I made a joke that someone should write the rules of VTubing, and not so much in the style of the rules of the internet, but rather in the style of the rules of acquisition. How is that too fast and the other one too slow? Hi, I'm the Nerdic translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. I am getting incredibly annoyed by all this. Okay, okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of all that, because that is driving me nuts. I'm just editing the script so all those spaces in between the paragraphs are gone, so it doesn't throw off my pacing. Oh, wrong script. Nearly done. I do still think it's incredibly cool that this that Obsidian has a teleprompter plugin. Big fan. Okay. Let's do this. Now I'm ready. Hi there, I'm the Nerdic translator, or Nerdic for short, and these are the 51 rules of VTubing. Well, 51 for now. It all started when I made a joke that someone should write the rules of VTubing, not so much in the style of the rules of the internet, but rather in the style of the Ferengi rules of acquisition from Star Trek. Then I decided that someone should be me. So I buckled down, and over the course of a week I wrote down these mostly tongue-in-cheek and sometimes useful rules for VTubers. Then I released them all under a Creative Commons license in a GitHub repository linked below, because I'm just that kind of nerd. Some notes before we start. Firstly, adopting these rules as religious doctrine is optional and not recommended. Secondly, a few of these rules were inspired by suggestions from other people. They are credited in the description below. Thirdly, hit all the engagement buttons and so on, if you don't mind. Let's get into it. These are the rules of VTubing with minimal commentary. Rule number 0. When in doubt, rebrand and re-debut. We'll see if it works for me. Rule number 1. Being unhinged is good for business. Rule number 2. Being unkind is good for business until it's not. If you don't come from old money, you can't get away with it forever. Rule number 3. Never worry about being cringe. That ship sailed when you became a VTuber. Seriously though, we're all cringe here. Rule number 4. Never sacrifice your dignity for money, but never let your dignity get in the way of a good bit. Rule number 5. There are enough fans for everyone. Attempting to poach them can cost you in the future. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Rule number 6. When someone tells you they can make you a lot of money, make sure they have a lot of money before you sign anything. Rule number 7. People with a lot of money want more money and often can't be trusted either. Rule number 8. Trust but verify. Rule number 9. Any VTuber without a data backup system will graduate sooner than expected. Rule number 10. Any VTuber without a redundant backup system will graduate sooner than expected. Rule number 11. Never piss off your artist or rigger unless you can draw or rig. Rule number 12. If you can draw and rig, you should know better than to piss them off in any case. Rule number 13. Honor your contracts. It inspires your business partners to do the same. Caveat. Your mileage may vary depending on the business partner. Rule number 14. Before every interaction with another person, ask yourself, WTLGIAGD. That is, would this look good in a Google Doc? If the answer is no, don't do it. Rule number 15. Being good at games is great for business. Being bad at games in an entertaining way is also good for business, and much easier. Rule number 16. Making reaction content is the devil's work. Now, I'm going to pause for, if I'm lucky, Alicia X Death/Life to react to this. Okay, moving on. Rule number 17. The devil pays well and has a better reputation than some VTuber agencies. Rule number 18. Respect the lewd tubers. They deal with a lot of crap and you'll want them on your side if you ever go that route. Rule number 19. Chat is not your friend. Rule number 20. Chat is not your enemy. Rule number 21. Be grateful for every single follower you have, but be ready to tell any single one of them to fuck off. Rule number 22. Respect the furries. They intentionally expose themselves to more crap than you can imagine, and they just keep going. Besides, you'll need an InfoSec person one day. Rule number 23. If you don't have merch, make merch. If you do have merch, make more merch. Rule number 24. Always post your going live links. People may not click on them, but it reminds them you're alive. Rule number 25. The size of a VTuber's audience doesn't matter until it does. Rule number 26. Don't encourage parasocial behavior unless you're prepared for weird and unsettling behavior to follow. Rule number 27. Hard work is a necessary part of being a VTuber. Rule number 28. People will ignore the things you work hardest on, and your shitposts will blow up. Rule 27 still applies somehow. Yes, I'm aware of the fact that because I actually put work into and thought into this video, no one's going to watch it. Seriously though, the stuff that always blows up, it was some throwaway post or clip, and you're like, don't reward this. Look, here's the thing I actually worked on. Rule number 29. First and foremost, collab with people whose company you enjoy. Rule number 30. Make sure they know you enjoy their company. No, seriously, tell them stop being a coward. Rule number 31. You don't have to stream to be a VTuber. Rule number 32. You don't need to have any particular kind of model to be a VTuber. Rule number 33. You don't have to make a specific kind of content to be a VTuber, though some people will expect at least some of your work to come in video form. Rule number 34, not that one. Protect the baby VTubers as best you can. You were young and dumb once upon a time. Rule number 35. You can't insult older VTubers. Let me be clear. You can try, but you'll never think of anything we haven't said to ourselves in the mirror at some point. Rule number 36. Jump on every opportunity you can while you can. A certain amount of failure is good for you, and more to the point, it can be really funny to watch. Rule number 37. When you're more established, encourage baby VTubers to jump on every opportunity they can when they can. A certain amount of failure is good for them, and more to the point, it can be really funny to watch. Rule number 38. Don't lie to yourself. Plenty of people will try to do that for you. Rule number 39. Don't expect to make a lot of money from VTubing. Rich VTubers are the exception, not the rule. Rule number 40. Your model is going to cost you a lot of money or a lot of time, and sometimes both. Get used to it. Rule number 41. Optimizing and expanding your VTubing/recording/streaming setup can actually be more fun than streaming and recording. This is a trap. Rule number 42. Never be afraid to take breaks. Nah, there's no joke here, just do it. Rule number 43. Some people will always demand more from you, no matter the cost to you. See Rule 21 for instructions on how to deal with them. Rule number 44. Never show the feet. Rule number 45. Or do, just understand that even with digital feet, you can't go back. Rule number 46. Everyone is going to tell you to make a lore video, but that doesn't mean they'll watch it. Make it anyway, just for fun. Rule number 47. For anime's sake, have fun with it. Otherwise, what's the point? Rule number 48. It's true, some of us really are 30-plus-year-old men behind these hot models. I'm a hot squirrel. Rule number 49. Never listen to random 30-plus-year-old men who become VTubers and go around making up the rules of VTubing. Okay, I know I'm a squirrel now, but you should have seen my old model. Rule number 50. You are more than your content, your model, the size of your audience, or the money you make. Alright, that's it for this video. Everything about the rules of VTubing, including the presentation you just saw in this video, is available at the link below under a Creative Commons license. If you use any of it in your content, you just have to credit me and distribute anything you make with it under the very same license. So go ahead and remix it, react to it, or even submit a pull request to add your own rules if you like. If I like your rules, I'll add them. With all that said, please do like, subscribe, etc. I have been Nerdic, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Yeah, I'm not doing another take. Okay, I've been streaming for a solid 3 hours. I think I'm done for today. Thank you to everyone who showed up and chatted, and I had a great time. Was happy to explore this world. I don't think I'll be playing it a ton because I don't make stuff like this, like 3D stuff, but I will be happy to come in and every now and then and see what other people have made and what kind of cool things they're doing. So yeah. Oh, you can just load a TV here. That's cool. All right. Take care, everyone. I have been the Nerdic Translator, or Nerdic for short. I'm signing out. Hope you all have a wonderful evening.